Hi, my name is Charlotte, and I am about to embark upon a journey. So, in thinking about this journey, which I'm going to tell you about in a moment, I decided why not share this journey with others who can probably relate to it. Being a woman of color, one of the major things that we have to contend with is what? Our hair. And as you grow, as you age, guess what? Things change. So when I started this journey, of course, when I was younger, your mom, she does your hair. She did my hair. And back then, in the era I grew up in the 70s, she primarily would straighten it with what they call a hot comb. Okay, so she would straighten it, she would press it out, as they would say, take care of it. And she did that for a while. My hair really grew long, so I never really had any challenges with my hair back then until I went to the next phase. When I was older, I started getting perms. And at the time I thought, oh, it's okay, it's cool. But what I noticed is as I continued to age, as I got older, I'm like, you know what, this perm thing, I'm just really kind of tired of it. And so I wanted something new. Right? So the new for me was, I said, you know what, I'm going cold turkey. I'm going to stop perming my hair, because at this point I went from going to a salon to allow them to perm it to me doing it myself at home. You get that little, if you didn't know, you get that little perm box, that little kit in the store. So I was doing that, but I was tired of it because it felt like my hair, it was just changing on me. So I said, you know what, I'm done. And again, I just said I went cold turkey and I just stopped perming my hair. So that was definitely a transition. That was definitely a journey. So I went from that to no more perm to doing a lot of natural styles, from doing wigs to doing, braiding hair in and doing this. And I was actually creating my own wigs. I was doing a lot of different things, trying to deal with this thing we call our hair, our crown. Because you hear the saying, your hair should be your glory, meaning it's something that it should accentuate who you are. It doesn't make you, but it should accentuate who you are. So I went through all of that. And then the next phase. This, I hope, speaks to someone. Okay. So women out there, 50 and up. Yes, I'm 50 and up. We'll put it like that. And so when you go through that stage, now you're dealing with another situation. Not only had I stopped perming my hair, but now I start entering the phase of premenopausal and menopausal phase. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know that was going to be another situation. So basically, I want my journey to be about figuring out and finding ways, trying out things on my hair that can help my hair, because of, like I said, aging and different things like that, my hair is kind of in a strange state right now. It's pulled back right now, but it's kind of in a strange place. And so I start thinking, man, I need to do something. So I've been, you see a lot of different things. So I'm going to be trying things on this channel, okay, on my hair. And I want to share those with you, especially directed to those ladies who are over 50, okay? Because it's a different dynamic when you're 50 plus versus maybe 30. Okay, in particular, although this is not a science lesson, but I wanted to look it up for my own self, so I'm going to share it. So when you're in the premenopausal, menopausal phase, your certain hormones decline. You probably have heard of them, estrogen and progesterone. They decline. So what that does is it not only affects your body, but it can affect your hair. Because what happens when those decline, from what I've been reading, and you could do your own research, it does affect the growth of your hair. It really can, which can make hair loss more pronounced, because everybody loses some type of hair every day. But when you get in the premenopausal and menopausal phase, typically that can increase. And like I said, with your hormones declining, then that means that your hair starts to slow, like it's on a cane. It's like, okay, it's not going to be growing. Like, say for example, when I was pregnant with my daughter, we was on prenatal, I was on prenatal, I was doing this, and my hair was just like flowing. But now it's a different thing, because those hormones are out of whack in a way. They're doing what they're supposed to do, but it's really kind of out of whack as far as your body trying to adjust to it. And then it's another thing I learned about called androgens, which is found in men and and women, but in particular as it relates to that particular hormone, what it does is it kind of shuts down the hair follicle. So that means if it shuts down the hair follicle, that means it's going to inhibit hair from growing. So I was finding all this stuff out because basically the follicle, the androgen, it shrinks the hair follicle is what's really happening. It's shrinking it. So it's like, okay, so what do I do with all this? Estrogen, progesterone, androgens, they're all done. You know, it's like, okay, so now this is a new phase going forward. What do I do? So I started really thinking again, this is why I wanted to start this channel, because it's like, this is a journey, but I'm willing to take the journey. And my goal is not just for hair growth is wonderful, but I want my hair to be healthy. And I know it's going to require, you know, trying different things, making sure your ends are trimmed well, but I want to use different natural elements as much as possible to help with this process. So why don't you join me? You know, if you can relate to this, whether you're, you know, below 50, but in particular those that are above 50, any woman that has had any hair loss or has found that their hair is going through a phase where it just doesn't look like it's healthy, whatever your case may, any hair problem areas, whatever that is, consider joining me on this new journey I'm partaking. So this is the end of 2020. This is actually November 2020. So it's at what better time? I mean, we're in the season where we've been locked in, kept away because of everything that's going on in the world. And so I've really had this time of reflection. And so in my time of reflection, my hair was one of the major things because I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, what am I going to do with it? You know, because at some point for me, I'm not really a wig wearer. I mean, I can do it, but I want to be able to let my hair be free to get air, to breathe. So I don't necessarily want to wear a wig every day. I might do, like now I have a hair piece, which allows there to be some type of ventilation on my hair. But I want to be able to wear all my hair out, not necessarily. And when I say natural, I'm not necessarily talking about pressing it, but I don't think for me I'm particularly a good head for afro. I don't. I haven't tried that one. I want a variety. That's really who I am. I like variety. I don't want to be hammered down to one type of style. So if I want it to be free, I want to be able for it to be healthy enough and maybe have a decent amount of length to it. So if I want to pull it back in a ponytail, or I want to let it hang down and just be like a curly, or I want to put on a ponytail like now, I want variety, but I don't want it to be complicated. So that's why I'm again deciding to share this journey with someone who may be able to relate. Okay, so I will be doing different videos. This is the first one, the intro to the process. So I'm going to be sharing different videos, so I hope you would join me. And it's probably going to include not just hair. The hair is the main thing for me. But I know sometimes, you know, we have to add other elements like, you know, internally, make sure that's, you know, in order, drinking enough water, taking the right vitamins. So that part may come into play as I do some of the videos. But again, the journey is us classy ladies, 50 and up, how we're going to maintain and grow and make sure our mane is healthy, right? As we age, because we want to age gracefully, right, ladies? We want to age gracefully. We want to look good as we age, because aging is a good thing. That means you still have an opportunity to do different things. That means it's not over. You're still here. You're still on earth. You're still alive. And that's a good thing. So I want to enjoy this time as I age, physically in my body, but also with my hair, okay? So make sure you look out for more videos, and I'll be announcing the actual name of my YouTube channel. I'm gonna make it a big ta-da, so make sure you look out for that. But again, my name is Charlotte, so I'm ready for the journey. It's gonna be exciting, I believe, because I like different challenges, but especially as it relates to my hair and how it looks. I think it's going to be a good thing. So I'll be talking to you soon. Make sure you look out for my videos. All right, take care and have a good day.